Hi, everybody. Welcome back, and I hope you're ready for another episode of Get Your Sweat On. This is the 14th week in our series of workouts, and it's going to be a fun one. I hope most of them have been, but I really like what we've got in store for you today. We are going to need those pieces of equipment that we've been using. So those are our square or our lines on the floor. Whether they're real or imagined, that's okay. We're just going to be moving our feet. You are going to be needing your tubing at chest height. If you're using your doorway, you're just going to move that up a little bit. If you're using some other piece of equipment to hold that in place, I'm sure you're going to do just fine. We're going to be using that for a chest exercise. We are also going to be needing our sliders, our towel, and our water. And our towel is going to be used for more than just drying our sweat today. If you were with us last week, you saw how we were able to actually use the tension on the towel to impact more of an activation in our deadlift last week. So you're going to do that again today. So I've got my sliders ready. I have my water ready. I've got my towel. I've got my square. And let's just get right into it. So again, building off of last week with our starting motions, we're going to go with our lunge sequence. So that's just going to be that forward lunge with the reach overhead and our step back with the reach at the ground. All right, so 4 of those, let's have some fun with that. So reaching out, big lunge, stepping back, and that's 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Great, let's switch legs. And stepping out. 1, back 2, and that's 3, stepping out. Great. Now, as I lunge forward, I had a question last week. Can I get up onto my toe? We want to remain nice and flat on that heel and toe so that we've got a stable position. All right. I just thought I would address that because it did come through in a question that I received. So that being done, we are going to get into our lateral lunge. And as we lateral lunge, we're going to step. We're going to bring our hands overhead and back. All right. So for 4, step, overhead, and back. Great. That's 1 and 2. 3 and 4. Great. I'm going to switch sides. Step, reach. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great. Shaking that out. All right, for our squats this week, we have been doing our squats with a nice parallel position, but we're going to actually switch it up and have just a slightly staggered stance. All right, so you can see I've got my foot just slightly forward. This is just going to change the way that our legs are going to have to work throughout the squat. So we're going to have a little bit more weight on this back leg, and we're just going to go down into our squat and then up into our heel raise position. All right, so we're going to go 4 on one side, 4 on the other. So I'll face forward, got my hands out in front, squatting down, up 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great. I'm going to switch sides. Again, it's just a tiny little stagger. My feet are hip width apart. Squatting down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great. Shake that out. And this week, our balance, we're going to balance, and we've gone forward, we've gone to the side, we've got around. This time, we're going to reach back as far as we can go. So we're going to reach back and squat into our reach. So I'm going to reach back as far as I can and come forward. All right, 4 on one side, 4 on the other. Nice proud position. Shoulders back and reaching back and up. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great. Let's go to the other side. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great. All right, shaking that out. Let's get into a little bit of a jogging on the spot for 30 seconds. And again, as usual, you can bounce side to side, a little boxer shuffle, or just running on the spot. All right, so once we've completed this, we're gonna have a quick drink and get into our first of 4 sequence. That's gonna start with our box drill. All right, shake that out. Let's grab some water. All right, so now, as you are just wrapping up that little bit of rest, I am going to demonstrate our first exercise. So, we've got our line. We're just going to do scissor steps over. All right, so it has to go both feet, counts for 1. We're going to do 10, and then we're going to rest for a few seconds. Follow that up with another quick 10, and then we're done that until our second sequence. All right, so nice athletic ready position. And again, we're going to go switch. That's 1. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. And shake. Now, if you want to use your arms to counterbalance, you can certainly do that. I find that I just kind of focus on my legs and I don't concern myself too much with my upper body. You may be different. I'm going to go with my arms this time. So here we go and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. And shake that out. And we are done that for the first sequence. Again, as I was saying, I focus often on my feet, although many times you get your arms moving just because it's so natural for that left leg to move with my right arm and my right leg to move with my left arm. So it really is dependent upon what it is you're trying to do. We might even add a few different arm swings in there in the near future. Okay, so we are now going to have our towel. And last week we went through our deadlift, which is similar to a squat, just some subtle differences. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is nice flat back, proud chest. We're going to drop down into our deadlift. Our back is nice and flat. Our head, ears, shoulders are all in nice alignment. Our knees are just slightly forward, and we're reaching our hands down, and that is our deadlift position. So we're going to be putting a little bit of tension onto our towel as we go down, and from this position, once we get into that position, we're going to lift those hands overhead, we're going to bring those hands down, and then we're going to stand up to straight. All the while with a little bit of tension on that towel, okay? Let's go, 10 of these. So again, I'm sitting down, arms up overhead, down, and up. Great, that's 1. Down, 1, good. That's 2. Down, hands up, 3. Hands up, 4. Now, as you're doing this, you may find that you can only get your arms to here. That's fine. Over time, and as you become a little more relaxed and controlled with that position, you'll find that you will get that extension. Might take a little extra stretching to get there, but I know you can. Okay, let's go. 1 more. And up. Great stuff. All right. Hopefully you feel that all through your upper back, the way that that engages. Now we're going to be taking our towel and
dropping it onto our mat here. We're going to be doing our Supermans. This time, what we did last week was just the legs. This week, we're going to lift the arms along with the legs. And the way that is going to happen is it's very similar, or it could also be an alternate arm and leg raise. So I'm in my position. I'm going to use my bum to lift my leg, and I lift the opposite side arm. All right, so we have that. And I'll just face forward here. We're doing that 12 each side. All right, so I'm down, and here we go. 1, and that's 2, left, right, 3, left, right, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, the way that you can do this is to engage and also feel as if you're stretching, reaching as far as you can. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Great stuff. Such an outstanding exercise for that posterior chain. Get everything working. Certainly for that overhead reach that we're looking at for that deadlift position, that flexibility and control that we were speaking about earlier. Really important. Okay, now we've got our tubing, and we're going to be doing a chest fly. So last week we did the chest press where both arms just moved out in front as if we were doing a push-up. This week what we're going to be doing is our arms are going to be a little longer. We're going to be in our semi-squat position so that we don't get pulled back. If you'd like to have one foot forward, that's fine. I'll demonstrate with that position. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring those arms, I'm going to bring my hands forward and relax. So I want to feel a little bit of tension to start. All right, nice proud chest, bringing those hands forward and back. All right, 15, here we go. 2, I'm going to get back into that stance. 3, 4, 5, head up, proud chest. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you need a little more resistance, you can move out. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Great stuff. You've earned a rest. Oops. And some water. All right. So, you may have noticed in that sequence, we had a good fast feet agility drill, and then we had a good posterior chain exercise where we also used our legs to squat. And then we did the Superman, again engaging our shoulders and glutes to retract and allow us to be nice and tall and proud. And then our chest fly, which is going to help stretch us out through the chest while also giving us that strength that we need through our chest, pectoralis major, and our shoulders as well. So all a great routine. We're going to be revisiting those exercises and adding just a little tweak. So before we get there though, we are going to need our sliders. And this week, for our slider, we're going to be loaded on one leg, as we usually are. And we're going to take our slider. It's going to go out in front as far as it can. It's going to come back, and then it's going to go to 4 o'clock, and then back. That is 1. All right, we need to execute that 10 times on each leg. So I'm in my position, my athletic ready position, pushing that foot out, back, 4 o'clock, back. We can even say 12 and 4, that's 2. 12 and 4, 3. Reaching out, that's 4. 5. 6. That's 7. If you'd like, you can place your hands on your hips, or you can also do your hand motions. That's 8. 9. And 10. Great stuff. Quite the burn for that balance leg. All right, switching it up. And again, going forward and to the side. It's going to be more of like 8 o'clock this time. So forward, back. 12, 8, 12, 8. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Really push it out. Pull it back in, push it out, pull it back in. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Well played, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that one. And our last in this 2 series of exercises is our bear crawl with our knee drive. So if you weren't with us last week, what we did was we started in a rather large position, a rather large or wide squat position, and then we sat down, we walked ourselves out into a push-up position. We brought our knee forward and then switched and walked back. Okay, this time what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk in, bring our knee forward, and then we're gonna rotate it out and hold for 1, 2, bring it back in, other leg, 1, 2, back, and then we're gonna walk back in again. Okay, we are going to do that 6 times, and we're gonna begin now. So again, I'm gonna get down, walk out, and bring that knee forward and out, 1, 2, back in, down, up, 1, 2, back, down, and walking back up. That's 1. And out, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's good for those glutes. Get those hip rotators working. And 1, 2, 1, 2. That's 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. And 4. Out, 1, 2, back, in, out, 1, 2, back. That's 5. Last one, and out, 1, 2, other knee, out, 1, 2, in, back, and great job. Let's grab a drink. Towel off, get ready for our next circuit. Okay, so we're gonna have some subtle tweaks to some of the exercises. First of which is our box fast feet scissor jumps. And what we're going to do is we are going to count every jump, and we are going to do 4 with our scissors. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to jump to the center. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we're going to be switching that up. All of those. So this 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. We're going to have to do that 4 times. Take a break. Hit it again another 4 times. So if you're ready, got one foot in front of the other, ready to rock, my athletic ready position. Everything's nice and tall. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I demonstrated that a lot better than I executed it. So I'm going to have to pretend the camera's not there and focus on my feet and get it right this time. So let's go. I'm just going to practice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2. All right, I've got it now. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4. 1. And that's it. A wrap on that one. I have some work to do. Oh my goodness. Great work, everybody. We have our deadlift with towel raise. And again, that is going into our deadlift position. And then those arms are going to go up. And then they're going to come down. And we're going to stand up. All the while, we're going to be pulling on that towel, getting our shoulders to retract, pull back. So here we go, dropping down. And then arms up. 1, 2. And then up. And 1, 2. That's 2. 1, 2. 3. 1, 2. 4. 5. 6. 7, last one, pulling that towel, up, 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 1, 2, down, and up. Great. So, who said you need weight to get a good workout? Just a towel and some creativity and a good pull. All right, so shaking that out, grabbing your towel and mat if you like, and we're getting down for our alternate arm and leg raise. And again, we've got 12 on each side. So I'm nice and long and I'm up. 1, 2. Opposite side. It's 1, 2, left, right, 3, left, right, 4. Try to lift straight up. We don't want to see a lot of rocking. We want to lift straight up into the sky and not across our body. Okay? 9. That's 10. 11. And 12. Great stuff. Okay. I'm already starting to feel my posture improve after just a few weeks of doing these exercises with you. Hope you're noticing some improvement as well. And now we have our chest fly. This time we are going to be lunging out into our position, do our fly, and then back. All right, so I'm just going to get that all evened up. And so again, gonna lunge, fly, and back. We're gonna alternate, 8 each side. Here we go. Out, nice long arms. That's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. One of the things you may notice is I'm getting quite the drive back with the tubing pulling me, where I want to try and allow those arms to go up and lunge back. Okay, forward. That's 6. And 7. And 8. Great stuff. Wrapping that up. And you may grab a drink and your towel and take a quick rest. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming out for another great workout. We've still got our cool down, but I just wanted to say thank you for being out there and making certain I have some company, even if it may be virtually. But I really do appreciate you, and I hope that you're staying safe and enjoying these workouts. So, as you've all wrapped up, grabbing a drink of water, let's start our cool down. And for this, what we're going to do is we're going to take a step out. We're going to reach up and back, and then we're going to reach down as far as we can forward. All right, we're going to do that 3 times, and we're going to switch legs and perform that 3 times on the other side. So I'm here, I got my lunge, I'm up, I'm going to reach down, and that's 1. Reaching up again, and as far forward as you can, that's 2. And 3. Great. Let's switch sides. I'm going to go out into that lunge. My hands up. I'm drawing the biggest circle I can. And as far forward as I can. I'm going to feel that into my glutes as I go down. And then I'm up, reaching back. And then I'm down. Again, reaching as far as I can, extending those arms. Last time back, tracing that big circle down. Outstanding. All right, shaking that out. Now we have our lateral lunge. I'm going to take that step, sitting in, going to reach across, and then extend our opposite arm up. All right, 3 on each side. Here we go. Step, reach, extend, 1, 2, and back. Great. Step, reach, 1, 2. Last one. Reach, and outstanding stuff. Other side. Stepping, reach, feel that groin stretch. And then extend. And step, reach, and extend. One more time. Outstanding. All right, shaking that out. I'm going to do some nice easy spinal rolls as we've done in the past. We're just going to roll those shoulders back. And now just allow everything. Nice relaxed knees, soft knees. Allow everything to roll down. And slowly roll back up. Nice proud posture and down again. And slowly rounding everything up. And one more time. Great. All right. Getting down to the ground. And child's pose position. So I'm going to sag back onto my heels with my bum, my glutes, and then I'm just going to reach those hands forward. Hold this position for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great, just slowly coming up. And now we have our wide lunge position. Nice and wide here. Kneeling lunge. I'm going to have my hand in front of my hip and knee. And I'm going to reach back and then through. And then back again. And through. That's 2. And 3. Great. Switching sides. Okay. Nice, easy, relaxed breathing. Nice slow motion. We've got that stretch leaning in, reaching back, and reaching through. And back. And underneath for 2. And back. And last one through. 3. Great stuff. All right, so I hope that you enjoyed today's workout and are going to get a chance to revisit it, as always, a few more times this week, unless, of course, your coach has other plans for you. So I hope that you are all staying safe, that you are staying healthy and hydrated, and come back and join me next week when we get to week 15. Until then, have fun, keep sweating. See you again. Bye.